Where are the black TikTok shop creators that are like making money?
Oh, friend, yeah, I've been waiting for somebody to bring this up. Oh, I've been waiting so long. Um, First and foremost, a lot of creators do lie. Like, they are not authentic at all. They would rather tell you a lie to make sure that you don't grow than actually tell you the truth and help you. I was just at TikTok literally on Friday and meeting other creators that were helpful. But what I've noticed is a lot of us that are helpful are either new or been in it a while and just still trying to figure it out. But there are a lot more bigger creators that literally want to see smaller creators fail. And when I say fail, meaning like they don't like seeing that there are people who are still authentic because they have gone and essentially ascended. They are out of here. They have brand deals and stuff like that. You start acting differently and moving differently when you have these brand deals, when you are able to say you are who you are and people will just pay you any type of money. That's number one. Number two, a lot of these people lie about how much money they make off of TikTok because they're making a lot of fucking money off of courses. And a lot of their courses are just them creating some shit from Canva because they 4 or 5 months prior to that have actually gone and purchased. They purchased a Canva before, remixed the Canva, and then started selling that to everybody else. Don't ever fall into that bracket. I've done it a few times. It's like, oh, like, $79. Like, I want to help this content creator out. Like, I see them all the time in the feed. And then you download the file and you're like, they created this 4-page deck and sent it to you about the same shit that people are talking about on TikTok. Like, it's really weird. But when it comes to black creators, like, the issue that I've seen is when we move in those spaces, we forget that we're black. That's number one. Number two, we also forget how to be authentic to ourselves. Nobody's saying you have to be hood. Nobody's saying you got to twerk. Nobody's saying you have to do all those things. Like, you just have to let your personality shine. But ultimately, this is the number three. TikTok just they're not with melanin at all. Like, at all. They're not. Like, I know that sounds fun. Like, it's coming from me and it's crazy because I was just there. But when I say that they don't rock with melanin, it's hard for them to figure out how to sell. It's hard for them to try to sell blackness on this platform when they don't know it. They don't understand, like, the consumer mind of black people, right? They don't say, hey, like, you know what, let's put out content, let's put out brands and businesses. Like, when I think about like Tabitha, when I think about so many other different names, I'm like, yo, like, they could be on the TikTok shop, you know, selling and thriving. Like, I've seen Fenty and everything, look like they're on here. But I'm like, the consumer, the people who are buying the products, they get blamed a lot. They get blamed a lot because they just don't buy. And it's not the issue of them not buying. It's a lot of us black creators. We aren't seen because we aren't pushed. We are not pushed on this platform. It's like, if you're lucky to see the person, save them as a favorite, bookmark that shit, like that shit, subscribe to their shit, add them as a friend, because guess what? You may not see them. They're going to be out of here. They're going to be out of here. I haven't seen a Keith Lee video in literally 4 or 5 months. I ain't going to hold you. I have not seen a Keith Lee video like that I didn't have to go search. I've seen everything else. I ain't seen a Keith Lee video at all in 4 months, like, on my For You page. And I check my For You, I check my FYP, I check the actual friends tab. Don't see it. Don't see it. So ultimately, like you were saying, as a black creator, it's gonna be rough, but it could be much worse. You could be over there with the M's, right? Like, you can be on IG and all that. Ain't nothing there. Ain't nothing there. I posted fucking 7 videos in the last, what, 3 days? Nothing on that side. Here, at least you're invited to the cookout, but there's gonna be a couple cousins that you ain't gonna speak to. That is TikTok. And the reason why you ain't gonna speak to them is because they just been watching you. They just been watching you. They know who you are. but they ain't gonna say shit to you because they're like, nah. Like, once you do something, that's when it'll come around. But ultimately, bro, like the melanin of TikTok, the reason why we don't see, especially in TikTok shop. Oh my God. And I'll round it out by saying this. The reason why you don't see a lot of black creators on TikTok shop is because, not that they have failed, but because a lot of the brands that we work with and a lot of the people that we work with, they're not pushing them. They're not putting GMV maxes. They're not going and pushing those videos out. They have a certain aesthetic that they like because they think that it works. They don't think that people who are black consume, purchase, and continuously are on this app. They just see us as, we open the app, we use it for a little minute, and then we close it. It sucks, but it's true.